All right, let's start with some big shoulder rolls, big slow circles of those shoulders. Feel equal weight on both feet. And then reverse those shoulders. Relax the shoulders and we'll take a little side bend. Let your right arm get heavier. Let your head tip over to the right. Exhale, use your abdominals to help restack the spine. And we'll go to the other side. Inhale, over, let your head tip. Exhale, press down through both feet and restack. Again, inhale, over. You can brace your hand against your thigh if you like. Exhale, up. Inhale, over. Exhale, up. One more each side. Let's bring your fingertips to your shoulders, and we'll bring the elbows together, touch the elbows, and then elbows back. Squeeze your shoulder blades forward and back. And now take some big circles of your elbows. How big a circle can you make? Reverse. And now let's row the elbows back, circling one elbow back at a time, creating more of a figure eight motion in your rib cage. Reverse. All right, and let's step the feet wide, hands to your hips. We'll take some big hip circles, big yawn for your hip joints. Just checking in with the hips, seeing how they feel. And reverse. Back to center. Let's externally rotate. So we'll turn the toes out, heels in, and stack your arms for some sumo squats. Open the knees, bend and fold, and stand up. Knees wide as you fold at your hips and knees. Good. Press into the heels and toes. Equal weight in the front and back of the foot as you bend and stand. Three more. One more here. All right, we'll stay wide and we'll come to parallel, toes and knees pointing forward. Same thing, fold at your hips and knees and stand. Pointing the knees straight ahead, equal weight on both legs. Keeping the back straight. Three more here. And this time we're gonna squat down and hold. We'll shift your weight over to one leg, back through center and over to the other leg. Keeping the pelvis low as you shift from side to side. Bringing more weight into one leg and then into the other leg. Feeling that transfer of weight. Knees track over toes. One more each side. Back to both legs and stand up. Let's take some big arm circles. Reach forward and up. Back and down. Two more. Big yawn for your shoulders. And one more. All right, let the arms hang. We'll take a twist. Let your arms swing and sway. You can turn your neck if that feels good, or you can keep your head fixed forward. All right, hands to your hips. We're gonna keep the feet wide and we'll tip from one leg to the other. Finding a little suspension, a little balance. Waking up the outer hip muscles. And let's find your balance on one side. Lower and lift this leg. Tap your toes to the floor and lift up. Good. Belly button to spine. And we'll hold this leg up. External and internal rotation. So twist your leg within your hip socket. We'll externally rotate, point your knee and toes out to the side, little circles of your leg with external rotation. Keep that external rotation, reverse that circle. And now internally rotate, point your knee and toes down, little circles here. Reverse. And let's go to the other side, the other leg. Okay, find your balance here. We're gonna lower and lift. Tap your floor and lift up. Good. Hold it up. Rotate that leg, internal and external rotation, twisting the thigh bone within your hip socket. We'll rotate externally, point your knee and toes up, little circles of your leg, stable pelvis. Reverse. Internally rotate, point your knee and toes down, circling here. Reverse. And we'll stand on two legs, shake it out. All right, let's grab the weights. And we'll do some standing arm work. Standing with your feet underneath your hip joints, palms facing forward, collarbones wide, and we'll take some bicep curls. Navel to spine. Option to add the feet, maybe lift and lower the heels as you lift and lower those weights. Two more. Now we're going to keep the arms going. Heels are down. We'll do just a few with equal weight on both feet. And then we're going to add a march here. So lifting one knee up, set it down, and then switch. Balancing on one leg. Root down through your standing foot, lift through the crown of your head. Keep the collarbones wide so you have a little pinch in your shoulder blades. Belly button back to lift your knee up. Four more. Stand on 2 feet, bend the arms to 90 degrees, and we'll rotate your arms out and in and forward. Rotating out and back, in and forward. Squeeze your upper arms into your ribs. Option to add a head turn, twisting the neck, a little stretch for your neck. Let's take the arms down by your sides. Find a squat here. Fold at your hips and knees. And we're going to take both arms back and both arms down. And we'll do that a few times. Pulling back, squeeze the shoulder blades, lower down. 2 more. Press back, tricep press. Bend the elbows and press back. Lengthen your spine on this angle, squeeze your shoulder blades. Four more. And we'll stand all the way up. Take some big shoulder rolls here. Okay, let's have a seat down on the mat. Okay. We're gonna sit in a Z-sit. All right, so we'll tuck one leg back, other foot up in front of you. All right, one hand to the floor, other hand to your hip. And we'll point the foot behind you. You're gonna move that hip forward and back. So forward as far as you can, then back and down. Just exploring your range of movement here. Good. All right, and then find the center point. Stabilize your pelvis. We're gonna flex the back foot now, and you're gonna lift that knee up and down. Just that little lift without letting your hip roll back. You can keep a hand on the floor or you can take both hands off the floor. All right, now let's keep that knee down. Lift the back foot up and down. You can lean forward if you need a little more help. Navel to spine. 4 more. And now let's lift the whole leg up, knee and foot, lower down. Lift and lower. Squeeze through your abdominals now, squeeze through your obliques. 3, 2. Let's take that leg forward and we'll switch to the other side. Point the back foot, one hand to the floor, one hand to your hip. We're gonna roll the top hip forward, back and down. So we're rotating the pelvis over the leg bone, over the thigh bone. Just exploring what this feels like in your hip. Avoid any painful areas. 2 more. And then find the place in between. Let's flex the back foot and we're gonna lift that knee up and down. You can keep both hands on the floor or take both hands off the floor. Stabilize your pelvis. 2 more here. And now we'll press that knee down, lift the back foot up and down, working on our internal rotation here. It's a small movement. And now let's lift that whole leg up, knee and foot, lower the whole leg down. Lift and lower. 3, 2, and lift that leg up, bring the leg out in front of you. Okay, and let's have the legs in front of you, hands behind your thighs. We're gonna lean back just a little bit. We'll lift one leg up, shin level with the floor, lift the other leg up. We're gonna balance here. You can hold the legs, or if you want more challenge, you can let go and reach forward. We're gonna stay for another 10 seconds. Navel to spine, collarbones wide. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we'll set the feet down. Let's take your hands behind you on the floor. Fingers point to the sides. And bend the knees a little deeper. Okay, we're gonna press down through your feet, down through your hands, and lift your pelvis up. Slowly lower your pelvis down. Let's do that a few times. Press down through your feet, down through your hands. Lift the hips, lower with control. Good, come all the way down. Keep your right foot down, pick your left foot up, and we're gonna do the same thing with just one leg. Lift your pelvis up, lower down with control. How high can you lift your pelvis? Come back down. 2 more with this leg. All the way down and switch legs. Lift up. How high can you lift the pelvis? And lower slowly with control. Good. Squeeze your shoulder blades. 2 more. And we'll lower down. Let's straighten out the right leg. Hug your left knee with both hands. Flex and point the right foot. Articulating through your foot, your ankle, your toes. Sit up really tall. Collarbones wide. Circle that ankle and foot. Reverse. And now flex your foot. Sit up really tall, straighten the right knee as best you can. And now you're gonna keep it straight as you lift your leg and lower. It's a pretty small movement. Exhale up, inhale down, good. Reach forward through the heel, back with the toes, up through the crown of your head. Engage your abdominals for more assistance. 3 more. Straighten your knee. And last one. Okay, and we'll switch legs. Bend the right, straighten the left. Flex and point your foot. Sit up tall. And now circle your ankle, foot, and toes, stabilizing the knee. Reverse. Now flex your foot, straighten your knee, sit up as tall as you can, and we're gonna try and lift that leg up and lower down. Keep your knees super straight. Reach your heel forward, your toes back, and lift up through the top of your head. Get taller as you lift your leg. Navel to spine. 3 more. Straighten your knee even more. And we'll lower down. Let's take your weight onto your hands again. So hands behind you. We'll bend both knees. Walk the hands a little further back and point the fingers forward. We'll take push-ups behind your back. Bend the arms and straighten. Inhale, bend. Exhale, press. 4 more. Bend the arms one more time, and we'll do little pulses, up an inch, down an inch, up an inch, down an inch. 4, 3, 2, 1, come all the way up. All right, we'll come off the hands, walk your knees and ankles together, squeeze your legs together, and reach your arms forward. All right, we're gonna hinge back a little ways. So we're working the abdominals, press your feet down, squeeze your knees, and now you're gonna take your arms up. How high is up to you? Lower the arms down until your arms are level with the floor. And again, lift up and lower down, stabilizing the spine. 2 more. Grab your thighs and sit back up. Roll your shoulders back a couple times. Okay, knees together, reach forward. We're gonna lean back again, same position as before, but this time we're gonna open your arms to the sides and reach forward. Open and close the arms. Squeeze your knees, press your feet into the floor, open the chest. 2 more here. And grab your thighs and sit all the way up. And now lie down onto your back. Okay, we'll start with a little stretch here. Open your arms to the sides, bend your knees, and step your feet out wide. We'll gently sway the knees side to side. How far is up to you? You can rotate the pelvis, get some spinal twist. Back to the center. Walk your legs up to tabletop. And now bring your palms to the front of your thighs and flex your feet. Imprint your spine, press your lower back into the floor. Push your hands into your thighs and then push your thighs into your hands. So you're pushing against yourself. Push and breathe, thus pushing as hard as you can, and keep breathing for another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug your knees into your chest. All right, legs to tabletop. Take your arms to the sides again. Press your arms down into the floor. Squeeze your knees together. We're going to do a twist. You're going to tip both knees over to the right. Inhale. The left hip will come up. Exhale, use your abdominals to come back to center. Other way. Inhale, the legs tip over. Exhale, abdominals, push your spine down, and the knees will come back up. Again, inhale, rotate. Exhale, navel down to bring the knees up. Keep both shoulders glued to the floor. Inhale, twist. Exhale, use your abdominals. 2 more each side. Exhale, come back to the center. Now keep that imprint in your spine. Arms can go wherever. We're going to take toe taps. We're going to tap one toe to the floor. Exhale, lift and switch. Inhale, lower. Exhale, navel down to lift your knee up. Deepen your abdominals to lift your knee. Avoid arching your low back. Instead, we're pressing your lower back down firmly into the floor. One more each leg. And we'll set your feet down. Let's grab the weights. We'll do some arm work here. We're gonna do some biceps. So arms down by your sides, palms facing up, and shimmy your shoulder blades flat against the mat. We'll bend the arms and straighten with control. You can have your elbows down for support or hover the elbows up as long as that feels okay in your shoulders. Little squeeze in the shoulder blades. If it hurts to straighten the arms all the way, then don't. Keep a little pilot light on in your abdominals. Three more. And we'll take your arms up. Weights together, and we'll do some triceps. Bend the arms, weights to your forehead, and lift up. Good, hinging at the elbows. Navel down as you lift the weights up. You're welcome to keep the feet down, or you can come to tabletop. Deepen your abdominals with each exhale. Four more. One more. Weights up. Let's separate the weights. Turn your palms forward. And now we're gonna do a chest press. Bend your elbows out wide. Maybe tap your elbows down and press up. Inhale, bend. Exhale, press. Good. Three more. Okay, let's set those weights off to the side, off to the floor. And open your arms out to the sides. Okay, we're gonna twist the arms. So let's turn both palms backward and then maybe keep twisting so that your pinkies start to come to the floor. And then we'll twist the arms the other way. So you're gonna turn the palms forward and down, twisting through the palms, but also through the upper arms. And then again, you're gonna rotate back, external rotation of the arms, and then go the other way, internal rotation of the arms. And it's okay for the shoulders to move as well. Now let's twist the arms in opposite directions. So one arm will twist back, one forward, and then switch. Or one arm does internal, one arm does external, and switch. How far can you twist the arms in opposite directions? Reaching your fingers out to the sides as if growing your arms a little longer. Two more each way. And now grab your elbows. Gently circle your arms around your face. avoid any spots that feel bad. Otherwise, you can go as big as you want. Reverse. Now keep holding the elbows, take the arms back overhead for a shoulder stretch, and we'll stay here for a few breaths. You can keep the legs as they are, or you can kind of open the legs, soles of the feet together for a little butterfly hip stretch. Take a few wide breaths through your ribs. And we'll release the arms, and let's roll over to one side. Get into some side lying. Okay, we're gonna straighten out the top leg. Long line from your head out through your heel. Flex that foot, and we're gonna twist again, internal and external rotation. Twisting your thigh bone within your hip socket. Stabilize your pelvis. Now we'll externally rotate. Point your knee and toes up, little up and down of this leg. Lift and lower. And now we'll internally rotate. Point your knee and toes down, little lift and lower here. Okay, and we're gonna lead with the toes. Turn your knee and toes up, lift. Turn the knee and toes down and lower. So we externally rotate and lift, internally rotate and lower. Twist and lift, twist and lower. Kind of snaking that leg, snaking that foot. And now we'll reverse, leading with the heel. The heel comes up, and then the heel comes down. We turn the knee down, lift up, turn the knee up, and lower your leg. Internal rotation, lift, external rotation, and lower. Good. Two more. And we'll come to neutral. So your knee and toes are pointed forward. Let's take this leg forward. And now point your foot as you go to the back. Flex your foot to the front. Point your foot as you go back. Stabilize your pelvis, your ribs, your shoulders. Two more. And we'll rest that leg down. Straighten out the bottom leg. Place your top knee down in front of you. And we're going to lift and lower the bottom leg. Connect to your abdominals, connect to your inner thigh, and connect those to each other. Hold the bottom leg up, little circles of this bottom leg. Reverse. Hold the bottom leg up, little pulses higher for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, lower down. Straighten out both legs, squeeze your thighs together, and we're gonna lift both legs up. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, navel to spine, lift. Inhale, lower. Squeeze through the abdominals to lift your legs. Option to take the top hand off the floor. Four more. Lift and hold. Let's take one leg forward, one leg back, and switch. Just a small range of movement, and keep switching. 4, 3, 2, 1, and come down. Draw your knees into your chest, fetal position, and we'll take the top arm forward. We'll follow that hand as you reach up and back, rotate open to the ceiling, and relax and breathe. Feel free to make any adjustments that you need. Take a few slow, deep breaths. Gently unwind, untwist, and we'll go to the other side. All right, we'll straighten out the top leg, and we'll hold that leg up at hip height. Flex your foot, and we're gonna twist this leg, twisting your femur within your hip socket, stabilize your pelvis. Now we'll externally rotate, point your knee and toes up, little lift and lower here. And now we'll internally rotate, point your knee and toes down, up and down here. And now we'll snake the foot. Turn your foot, toes up, lift up, turn the toes down and lower. Point your knee and toes up, lift, point the knee and toes down. So your toes are leading. External rotation to lift, internal rotation to lower. Stable through the pelvis, twisting through your thigh bone. One more. And we'll reverse, leading with your heel. Turn your heel up to lift, turn the heel down to lower. Internal rotation and lift, external rotation and lower. Good. 3 more. And we'll come to neutral. We're going to take your leg forward and now point your foot as you go to the back. Flex your foot to the front, point your foot to the back. Stabilize your pelvis, ribs and shoulders. Two more. And we'll rest. Straighten out the bottom leg. Place your top knee down in front of you. Lift and lower the bottom leg. Draw your abdominal wall to your spine. Connect your abdominals and your inner thigh muscles together. Hold the bottom leg up, little circles of that leg. Reverse. And now hold it up, little pulses higher. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, lower down. We'll straighten both legs out, long line from your head out through your toes. Draw your abdominal wall in, and we're gonna lift both legs up. Inhale down, navel to spine and lift. Inhale, lower. Option to take your top hand off the mat for more challenge. Three more. And we'll lower down, draw both knees into your chest, fetal position. Take the top arm forward, and we'll follow that hand as you lift up and back. Make any adjustments to be more comfortable. Relax and breathe. Relax your neck and shoulders. Let go of any unnecessary tension you might be holding. Two more deep breaths. All right, and let's turn onto your front, onto your belly. All right, we're gonna reach the arms out in front of you, hands a little wider than shoulder width. If your shoulders feel tight, you can always take the arms even wider. Float your forehead an inch or two up off the mat. Lengthen your lower back, lift your belly button, drive your pubic bone down. We're gonna lift opposite limbs up. So let's lift your right arm and left leg. Lower down and switch. Exhale to lift, inhale to lower, and again. Plug your arm into your shoulder socket, plug your leg into your hip socket, and then lift up from there. Plug and lift. Now let's lift the same side limbs. So right arm, right leg, lower down, then left arm, left leg. Stabilize your pelvis and rib cage. One more of each. Now let's keep the feet down. Navel to spine, lift both arms. Lower your arms down, and now lift both legs. Legs down, arms up. Arms down, legs up. Two more of each. And now lift all your limbs up, both legs, both arms. Hold and breathe for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. You can relax here or come to a child's pose or any stretch position that feels good to you. And let's come to hands and knees. Knees under hips, wrists under shoulders. All right, we're gonna keep our arms straight. We're gonna move the shoulder blades here. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, sink your chest down. Can the shoulder blades touch behind you? And now lift your torso up, widen the shoulder blades across your back. And again, melt your sternum down, squeeze your shoulder blades. Can the shoulder blades touch? And now lift your torso, widen the shoulder blades. Pull your sternum into the ribs, the back ribs. Keep going at your own pace. Keep your head and neck in line with your spine. Widen the shoulder blades, lift your abdominals and lengthen your spine. Stabilize your spine. Let's take right arm forward, left leg back, and hold for 3 breaths. Balancing here. Lift your abdominals, lift your lower ribs especially. And then we'll switch sides. Lengthen your spine, lift your abdominals. Holding for 3 breaths. And we'll lower down. This time we're going to take your left knee out to the side, dog in a fire hydrant. Hold it here. And take your right arm to the opposite side. Holding here for 3 breaths. Switch. Right knee out to the side, left arm to the opposite side, holding for 3 breaths. And then come back down. Cat-cow the spine, or take any spinal movement that feels good to you. Find your neutral spine again. Let's take your right arm to the side. And now look at that hand. Lift it up as high as you can, twisting open to the ceiling. When you can't go any further, reach underneath and to the left. 2 more. Inhale, open up to the right. Exhale, reach under to the left. 1 more time each way. We'll switch. Place your right hand down, left arm to the side. Follow that hand as you lift up. And then reach under to the right. How far can you go in each direction, each side? Last one each way. We'll take both hands down, tuck your toes, lift your hips up, way up. Find a downward dog-leg stretch. Press your heels toward the floor or pedal the feet. Let's find our way up to standing. Okay, you're welcome to stand close to something to hold on to. We're going to stand on one leg. Single leg balance. Root down through your standing foot, lift through the crown of your head. Keeping your eyes fixed on one unmoving point will help to stabilize your balance. Or if you want to challenge your balance, you can move your head and eyes to look around the room. The more you move, the more challenging that balance will be. Let's switch legs. Root down through your standing foot, lift through the top of your head, navel to spine. You can keep the head and eyes fixed on one point, or you can move to look around the room. We'll stand on both feet. Inhale, shrug your shoulders up to your ears. Exhale, slide the shoulder blades down your back. Get a little taller. 2 more. Inhale, shoulders lift. Exhale, slide the shoulder blades down. Lift through the crown of your head. Last one. And we're all done.